we're back. This is my sister Grace.
Hi.
And we just left Just Salads. And it was so good. Like, oh my gosh. We wanted to get a second bowl to go. Like, that's how good it is.
It was so good.
But we have errands to do, so we can't really keep it in the car. But it was so good. I got my detox smoothie. I haven't had kale. I haven't had kale smoothies in a while, so I got that. I got the winter harvest salad with spicy avocado dressing, and it was so good. It was so good. Oh my gosh.
That was delicious. We need to go again.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
What did you have?
I kept it classic. I had a Caesar salad chicken bowl, and also an avocado toast, crunchy avocado toast, and a water. I kept it simple.
Yeah. So if you have a Just Salad around your area, you should try it because it's so good.
Yes, and make sure to follow my channel, Grace in the City, where I showed the video of us going and, you know, kind of reviewing it. So, yeah.
Yeah, so do that. Later. Bye. Hey, y'all. Welcome back. It's your girl, Karen, and this is the official YouTube channel for ForksandStraws.com. And today, I am showing you what I ate in a day, Episode 2, and this one is a good one. I was so inspired by my recent trip to Just Salads, and I just had to have a salad this week. So I checked on what I had on hand, and I had quinoa, so I made quinoa salad for lunch this week. So here you can see I'm measuring out my quinoa because I couldn't find my my measuring cup, so I measured out for about 7 servings of quinoa. And I find it's easy for me to make quinoa in a rice cooker. So basically, I put the washed quinoa and the vegetable broth following the directions of how, you know, the equal parts quinoa to liquids. And I set it and forget it. And then when it's done, it comes out nice and fluffy. And, you know, all you have to do is just pour 2 things in. But you can season it up with water and, you know, add water and season it up if you don't have vegetable broth. And here, as you can see, it came out nice and fluffy. So I let that cool, and then from there I started to set my bowls up. And basically my salad consisted of trail mix, and this is my favorite trail mix from Target, and goat cheese, kale, and apple with my favorite dressing. And basically, you could swap the goat cheese for feta, the kale for spinach, apples for another fruit if you want. And I basically made a bowl of this and filled it up. I did about 100 grams of quinoa for each bowl. And yeah, this is how it came out. I topped it off with some avocado and everything but the bagel seasoning, with a little bit of red cayenne pepper flakes. But that was my lunch with the apple, and my breakfast was the yogurt with the nuts and the raspberries, and pumpkin seed for a little bit of protein if I needed it, and, you know, an extra snack. And next up is dinner. And dinner was kind of exciting because this was my first time ever doing stuff with lentils. And this was inspired by Rachel Alma, who just recently posted a red pepper scotch lentil recipe. And I basically had everything on hand, so I said, why not? The only thing I didn't have was the scotch bonnet, but I did have a jalapeno, so I used that instead. So I diced up red peppers, green pepper, green onion for the rice, and then I also did red onion, jalapeno, and garlic. And basically I did a rough chop on all those, and I set everything aside, and I did my rice in the rice cooker while I prepped everything to do the stew. Okay, so now we're about to start our coconut rice. We have the washed rice, and I have the green onions that we're gonna use that I diced up earlier, and then we have the coconut milk. So first up, we're gonna pour in the wet washed rice. This is about 2 cups. Now we're going to add the coconut milk. And we're going to add in the green bell pepper. So now I have 2 cups of coconut milk. I'm going to add in some vegetable broth. So from there I added an extra cup of water just to make 4 cups liquid to the 2 cups of dry rice. And I added some pink Himalayan salt and let that cook up on its own while I get ready to do the stew. And so I have the pot ready to go, and I pour in my olive oil. And then from there, I add in my veggies and let that sweat down a little bit before I add in the tomato sauce. And the thing is, you could do the spices right then and there, but I skipped the step and it was about to burn anyway, so I added a liquid just so that the veggies wouldn't burn. So you could add your spices right there, but right here, as you can see, I added the tomato sauce, let that cook down a little bit, and then from there, I added the soaked lentils. These were soaked, but it took all the liquid because I didn't put enough water, but it didn't really do any. I didn't see that it made it an issue or anything, but this is soaked lentils right here. And I add in the veggie broth just to add more liquid, just so that the tomato could combine. Here I'm crushing up a veggie bouillon cube and mixing that. And this is the mixture I'm talking about. This is paprika, curry, gram masala, and ginger. I did add some fresh ginger afterwards, but I mixed that up, and this is how it came out looking. And it was pretty good. And from there, I plated the rice and the stew together, and this was so good, you guys. And I really hope you try it because I ain't gonna lie, it was really good. But that's all I have for this week. Thanks for watching.